you've had to adjust most recently with the injury to Dre. But in terms of establishing that identity and playing out of that consistently, where are you at right now?
Well, I think that's got to be an area that we got to continue to get better at, and to be more consistent. We've been a team that's obviously had some incredibly high moments, and we've had some moments that have not been so high or haven't played well. But that's what you want to be able to do. And I'm encouraged because we have done it. It's not like I have not seen our team do it before. We've just got to do it on a more consistent, regular basis.
Carmelo called this one of the most important games of the year because of the idea that you guys have not played great against some of the teams like this. You're coming out of the break, and it's time to kind of start making that push. Do you view this as significant?
I don't necessarily view it as one game being that way, but I understand where Carmelo's coming from because you're coming out of the break. You have 2 days here. You want to get off on a good foot, and you want to play well. So there's a sense of urgency to play well, and I appreciate him saying that. But after tomorrow there'll be another one coming on Saturday, and there'll be another one after that. The biggest thing I think I mentioned earlier is the consistency part, but to his point about having that urgency coming out of this break, I think is really important.
What do you do in terms of just like you've got some days now? What kinds of things did you focus on as you looked at your team?
Just everywhere that we can get better. I mean, I do think with Andre's injury, a lot came pretty quickly at us with the way our schedule fell. We've had different starting lineups with that fifth guy. We've had different guys close games. Looking at some of those numbers, even though it's probably a small sample size, looking at what we're doing on offense, what we can add, what wrinkles we can put in underneath out of bounds, side of the bounds, those kind of things. I mean, defensively, you've got things in systematically that we may adjust and tweak based on personnel, scouting, game to game, but our core base is going to be pretty much the same as been all year. I always just think offensively you always got to try to find different counters, try to be creative, try to do different things to take advantage of the personnel. So really for me it was just really watching a lot of film and then talking about direction, coming out of this almost a week break of what our mentality needs to be going forward.